Should alcohol be served in Mackenzie Arena? We hear from both sides of the debate.
Should Chick-fil-A be banned from campus because of owners' beliefs?
Will the construction on UTC campus ever end? We'll hear what students have endured this semester.
Moss News starts now!
Students on UTC's campus are dying to know when construction is going to end, but it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. Sarah Hedrick has more.
UTC campus has been under construction for almost a year now, and it is really getting in the way of students. Students are starting to become UTC campus has been under construction for almost a year now, and it is really getting in the way of students. Students are starting to become frustrated with the delays walking to class and the noise complaints. The noise starts around 3 in the morning sometimes and goes all day. Jessica Troutman, Jr. is living in Lockmiller and is having many problems with the ongoing construction.
Yeah, I walk out in the morning for class and I'm welcomed by some construction. Have to take a few detours. Construction starts around 3:30, 4 a.m., so it's a lot of noise since I'm right beside it. Me and my roommate have a lot of complaints about it, but hopefully when it's all said and done, we've got a beautiful campus to look at.
Parking has also become an issue for UTC students. Now we are going to talk to a construction worker, Leslie, who has been working on the project for 6 weeks.
But yeah, I know parking can be an issue. I've worked here a lot.
Leslie also gives us more insight on the projects they have been working on UTC campus.
So making it look new, well, it will once it's clean. Plus there was a lot of limestone and precast that had to be replaced. And building knee walls up the sidewalk. Got more of those down on Ivy Street.
Sorry to say, but construction workers have no clue when their projects are going to be finished.
As the demand for entertainment grows, so does the demand for alcohol at Mackenzie Arena. Mackenzie Arena is a popular spot for basketball games, sorority events, and other such things. However, it's also a prime venue for out-of-town events coming through Chattanooga. Our Lauren Smith has a story.
UTC is considered a dry campus and does not allow alcohol on campus. While Mackenzie Arena is an ideal place to hold a large event, many entertainers and consumers are turned away from it because of the restriction against alcohol sales. State government is working to pass a bill that would allow the sale of alcohol at college stadiums and arenas for non-sporting events. Richard Brown, UTC's executive vice chancellor, believes this is a great vision for the university to appeal to a larger audience and make the arena more marketable, but opinions on campus are divided. We went around campus to get students' reactions to this potential change.
I think it's a good idea because it will increase revenue and bring students to events.
Another student was not as supportive of the idea.
I don't think it would probably be the best idea because it's kind of encouraging drinking on campus in a way, and UTC is a dry campus, so I don't think it would be that great of an idea. Sometimes there are children on campus, and I don't think that's a good environment for anybody.
Chick-fil-A is a traditional favorite here at UTC, but that's not the case elsewhere. Some campuses have banned Chick-fil-A. Logan Conley has more.
Here on UTC, Chick-fil-A is a very popular commodity, most notably known for their food. They have recently come under fire for their views on the LGBT community. While this is nothing new for them, more recently various college campuses are taking a stand against them and going as far as denying them from being on campus or even removing them. James Linden II has very strong opinions on why they should stay on campus.
I think that the companies, if the schools are public, they don't really have too much say on who they're dealing with because because they're not a private corporation. I think a private corporation should be able to have whatever opinions they'd like, and if you don't like it, don't buy their food.
This seems to be a common theme among students, as most may not agree with them, but still choose to eat there.
We're going to ask one more student what they think about the issue. And how I feel about UTC being on campus in relations to the LGBT community, I don't really see it as a problem. I eat Chick-fil-A all the time. There's Chick-fil-A's everywhere, and like LGBT is a thing everywhere, so it's not really something I thought about.
As of right now, Chick-fil-A has no plans of leaving UTC's campus. I'm Logan Conley with Mox News.
A bittersweet moment as the UTC department takes steps towards the future. That story next. Should an off-campus deli have access to Mox Bucks? Get the details as Mox News Rewind continues. UTC students are coming together to help out a local restaurant right here on the UTC campus.
University Pizza and Deli has had a lot of competition surrounding them. Store owner Akram Musa reopened 3 years ago and has been asking the university to be on their Mox Bucks program.
I would definitely prefer to use the Mox Bucks here rather than Scrappy Cash because one, I have no Scrappy Cash and I have a lot of Mox Bucks.
They feature pizzas, burgers, shawarma, and kebab plates.
To go.
Looks great.
I think UPD should allow Mox Bucks because it's students' main source of income.
In order to compete with the other stores on campus, UPD needs to be a part of the program.
See ya!
University Pizza and Deli needs everybody's help in signing this petition. They need 3,000 signatures in order to be even considered to be put on the Mox Bucks program. In signing this petition, they need 3,000 signatures in order to help in signing this petition. In signing this petition.
Communications faculty and students prepare to say goodbye to Frist Hall, one of the oldest buildings at UTC. Frist holds a rich history on this campus. Even being a hospital at one point, the campus has utilized the Frist for decades. But like with any old building, time has taken its toll. Some areas of the hall have fallen into disarray, and a variety of issues, including electronic failures and water leaks, have prompted the department to make the move to Lupton in the near future. We asked Matt Moses, a junior with the department, about his take on the new building and his hopes for future students in the department.
The fact that they won't have to deal with this is great. I'm kind of jealous that I won't get to experience it. I might just like do my master's and wait a little bit and then come back just so I can go to that building. But at the same time, I'm happy for them, but I'm just pissed being the guy who's having to deal with it now.
Even with the problems that the building currently boasts, it fails to get the spirit of the department down. Angelique Gibson, a lecturer within the comm department, expresses her hopes for the future, as well as thinking fondly of the building the comm department calls home.
I think I might enjoy Lupton. I think it'll be nice to have an office. I think it'll be nice to have like real spaces for production and for shooting. And I think the ideas that the deans come to us with are pretty solid. So I think it'll be really nice. But I won't lie. Old buildings have their charm, right? We get to be our comm department here. This is where comm has been most of comm's existence, if not all of it.
A bittersweet move for comm at UTC, but the new building will come with its own opportunities and challenges for the department to overcome. And while excited for what the future holds, the students and staff will always remember Frist as being their loving home. Alex Brown, Mox News. And challenges for the department excited for what the future holds. While the students and staff will always being their loving home. Alex Brown, Mox News. With its own opportunities and challenges to overcome. Department excited for what the future holds. The students and staff will always remember as being their Alex Brown.
Have you ever wondered about the emails you get from UTC regarding Title IX issues and what it all means beyond the email? UTC students are finding out. As part of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, students gathered at UTC's Center for Women and Gender Equity on Wednesday night to discuss survivor advocacy services and to gain clarity on the issue of sexual assault on campus. UTC is one of the few college campuses that provides students with support services aimed at helping students deal with sexual assault, rape, and other interpersonal conflict. The room was filled with eager students who wanted to learn more about their options, rights, and issues about confidentiality surrounding sexual assault. Allie Kanzler, the Assistant Director of Advocacy and Education, moderated the event and wanted to make sure certain issues were debunked and to provide a safe space for an open dialogue.
A lot of kind of people came together to put on a committee and talked about like what events should happen for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and kind of through that dialogue there is a lot of misunderstandings for students as to kind of like what the safe and secure emails look like, why are they being sent out, what happens, how are they resolved, and so that kind of sparked or inspired us to have this event.
Students who put together this event were inspired to have it because they wanted to address issues surrounding the safe and secure emails and the messages behind them. Natalie Poland, the gender-based violence chair, also led the discussion and wants students to remember Allie and the work she and others are doing on campus.
I just want more people to know that she's here and have a space where people could ask questions that they don't necessarily know about.
In honor of this month, the Center for Women and Gender Equity has created a hyperlink for students to gain more insight on the issue. Victoria Miner, an attendee at the event, shares her thoughts on the discussion.
I'm really grateful for this event. I learned a whole lot. I didn't realize UTC had as many resources as we do have, and I'm super grateful that I now have that knowledge and can now tell folks about those resources.
If you'd like more information, head over to www.utc.org/wage to find out more about resources and information regarding survivor advocacy services. I'm Emily Morgan.
When it comes to sex education, Tennessee runs fourth in the nation. One student-ran organization is changing that. UTC Sexperts is bringing sex education in a whole new way. Sexperts has been on the UTC campus for 2 years now and is making it their duty to help students learn all they can when it comes to sex. Sexperts allows students a safe and open space to talk about sex in ways they never have before. During a tabling event, students were able to learn how to properly put on a condom. To do this, students used a condom demonstrator, a tool used to help educators properly demonstrate how to use a condom. Those passing by assumed the demonstrators were dildos and filed a complaint with the university. President and founder of Sexperts shares why these demonstrators are important in the learning process.
In Tennessee, we have what's called the Gateway Sexual Activity Law, which basically says teachers in high schools can't teach anything that could be a gateway to sexual activity. In addition to many other horrible things that bill does, it also limits teachers' ability to have condoms and other contraceptives in class. So even when teachers are able to teach abstinence-based sex education and not just abstinence-only education, so when they aren't able to teach about condoms, they can't show their students how to use condoms correctly.
Many UTC officials have found this campus organization beneficial for students, but not all are on board with the way Sexperts is educating students.
From the director of the University Center Services came down and was like, we got a complaint, basically because a student's mother feels if you're promoting promiscuity and sex and all that, which we're promoting sex definitely, but not promiscuity or anything. So yeah.
Overall, UTC Sexperts wants all students to lead healthy lives and to be aware when it comes to sex. To get involved, follow this organization on their Instagram at UTC Sexperts to stay up to date with upcoming events. Comes to sex. To get involved, follow this organization on their Instagram with upcoming events. Comes to sex. To get involved, follow this organization at UTC Sexperts.
It's almost the end of the school year, which means it's time for UTC faculty and students to share what they know. UTC's 3-day research dialogues are a place for students, faculty, and grad students to showcase research projects on a variety of topics. Topics range from bacteria cultivation to weather patterns to video games. Laura Cagle is the director of university events and a first-time research dialogues volunteer.
I'm super happy to be here. This is a really impressive event. There's tons of people. It's 2 whole days, and I know a lot of work has gone into it on students, faculty, and staff side. So it's a great showcase of UTC for sure.
The ideas start at the University Center where the research dialogues are being held, but can spread far beyond the walls of UTC and even the Chattanooga area. Topics can be presented in a number of ways. Presenters can participate in panel discussions, pitch competitions, or make a poster and talk directly to anyone interested. Jamie Butler is a grad student participating in a panel discussion about her group project on therapeutic interventions for trans individuals.
It's a place to present my topic, but also to start a discussion. So it's a good forum for different individuals on campus to come and learn a little bit more about what we're doing and what we're studying in our program, engaging with the topic as well.
For students interested in taking that extra step, the UTC Research Dialogues are a great way to get the word out about work they're proud of.
Yeah, for my undergrad thesis, I worked with Dr. Boyd.
Research Dialogues gave UTC students the opportunity to present their research to the larger campus community. Taking place on Tuesday afternoon in the Tennessee Room, the cavernous space was filled with undergraduate students and poster boards that detailed the results of their research. One such student was Derek Holloman, who conducted fundamental nuclear research.
Essentially, there's protons, electrons, and neutrons. So at Oak Ridge, they have a very, very nice source of neutrons. And the idea is that with the best source of neutrons, we should be able to read, things about neutrons with the best accuracy.
Topics range from nuclear energy to using drones to deliver packages, to how accurate Stranger Things was in portraying child abduction, to nostalgia in baseball games, and more. Emily Mixon, a graduate student assistant, told us about the importance of research dialogues.
You kind of just get a wide variety of research experiences from people talking about it and presenting it in poster format, and then you can go see performances as well. So we have a lot of mix here.
After the poster board presentation was another series of fortunate events involving research. The entire research dialogue was broken up into two sections, one taking place in the morning, the other in the afternoon. The next day was more the same, except for instead of undergraduate students, graduate students got a chance to show off their stuff. With Mox News, this has been Joseph Dykes. Now back to the studio. Except for instead of undergraduate students, graduate students got a chance to show off their stuff. With Mox News, this has been studio. Except for instead of undergraduate students, show off their stuff. With Mox News, this has been just. Except for instead of undergraduate students.
Allie working at Siskin is a really great opportunity for her. What's awesome is she has a passion for music particularly, but also for people, especially kids. And so working at Siskin, she's getting a really great opportunity to kind of meld those two passions together and to be able to create some change or to impact lives through something she's passionate about with people she's passionate about.
Michelle Rigler helped me get this job through indirectly connecting me to the internship, and that internship led me into having full-time employment here. I'd definitely say the people and the kids. It's challenging from time to time because they're kids and they can be a little extra. But overall, it's been a great experience, and I hope to continue my career here. And I just hope that I can just maybe move up eventually and just continue working here, because since I started my internship, I knew I wanted to work here full time. The Mosaic program, well, they prepared me for a lot of things like job interviews and dressing professionally and how to go about really just taking care of myself really for the most part, and learning self-management skills such as handling anxiety and overstimulation and how to cope with a meltdown if that ever happens.
Allie Mano is using her degrees obtained at UTC to help children at Siskin experience early childhood.
It's pretty textbook. I mean, it's a communication disorder which affects social skills and basic communication, because it's pretty textbook to me what the definition of autism is. But the experiences of autism are obviously different for everyone. Skills and
There are many great volunteer opportunities in the beautiful scenic city, but the Austin Hatcher Foundation hits close to home for many people. The Austin Hatcher Foundation is a local nonprofit organization right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The foundation focuses on the effects of pediatric cancer, not only for the child that is affected by it, but for the whole family. Julia Sharp is the foundation coordinator for the Austin Hatcher Foundation and says that their mission is the reason behind all they offer.
Offer diversionary therapy, which we take to the hospitals and both at Erlanger and around the country, which just gives kids often who are inpatients a chance to have a fun experience. We bring them enrichment activities, crafts, things like that, just to get their mind off of their treatment and what they're going through.
The Austin Hatcher Foundation wouldn't be the same without volunteers to help them with the family programs, special events, and even Parents' Day Out. Aubriana Busby is the Family Service Coordinator and explains the opportunities there is at Austin Hatcher to volunteer.
If you were to come in and help with the kids, we have Parents' Day, Parents' Night Out each month, and volunteers would help with activities by interacting with kids and just hanging out, playing with them. We always have planned stuff, so just helping to make sure the kids are engaged.
46 children are diagnosed with cancer every day in the United States, and the Austin Hatcher Foundation is here to help. If you would like to know more about the foundation and volunteering, check out the Austin Hatcher website at www.hatcherfoundation.org. Haley Hedrick, Mox News. The foundation and volunteering, check out the Austin Hatcher website at www.hatcherfoundation.org. Haley Hedrick, Mox News. The foundation and volunteering, check out the Austin Hatcher website at...
The competition between nail technicians is heating up as the demand for cosmetics hits an all-time high. Elysian Nail Salon in Smyrna, Tennessee is full of trained technicians who practice their best line of work on clients Monday through Friday. There are various types of nails one can get in the salon. Elysian Nail Salon offers top-of-the-quality products ranging from gel polish to dip powder and special crystals. Prices in the salon range from the most basic manicure to the most complex design. Kayla Halliburton, Smyrna, Tennessee local, is satisfied with her nails from Elysian Salon and is willing to pay the price. She normally gets gel or dip powder on acrylic nails.
I usually spend almost like $100 or $78. They're a good place to come to.
Nail prices at Elysian Salon range from $25 and up. People get a variety of services done depending on how much they're willing to spend. Tiffany Crow, Smyrna local, is pleased with the price she has paid for her services at Elysian Nail Salon. She normally gets her natural nails done or a pedicure, spending no more than $20 to $30.
I would just say their salon is great, and they do a great job, and it's worth the money every minute.
Elysian Nail Salon has been around for several years now and continues to bring business through their competitive services. Shanna Reese with Mox News. Salon has been around for several years now and continues to bring business through their competitive services. Salon has been around for several years now and continues to their competitive services. Salon has been around for several years now and continues to their competitive services. Salon has been around for several years now and continues to their competitive services. Salon has been around for